Alrighty, so, Minfilia, what do you got for me? The sea rises. Minfilia wishes to share some final words on the coming mission prior to departing for Limsalominsa. Nice. Plainly,
I believe this part we should be starting to actually do some combat.
Do some what? You cut off.
Do some combat.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, because it's been mostly just talking. Not
Yeah.
that I mind, but still. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle, which is going to happen, guaranteed. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality... What? Oh, hold on.
Oh, get your reading glasses on.
No, give me a second. Something happened. And fixed. Get out of here. Alright. Sorry about that. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that inevitable. That was some weird line. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts towards achieving that goal. You do like bending, I know that much. Before we do all else, let us hasten to Limsalominsa and meet with Admiral. She will not have been idle in her intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Alrighty. Yeah, I figured that the whole Leviathan stitch was gonna happen. I mean, it's called Into the Maelstrom. What else could it be?
Into the Gardania.
Combat.
Because a lot of this game, like A Realm Reborn, feels like world setup, and so I figured it was inevitable that we'd be eventually fighting all of the primals.
Like,
right?
I introduced you to everything, like, before,
yeah,
like...
and we would be fighting all the primals and stuff at some point.
Yeah.
But I've been doing some research into the general lore of the game and 1.0, which has been really fascinating. Pikachu.
Oh, yeah?
Where are you going? You let me shut. Okay.
Yeah, we already went to so we're just waiting
Oh,
for
well,
here.
why? Oh, good for you. But it turns out, like the Echo itself actually had another ability to it.
It started to evolve.
Well, it technically devolved, but apparently back then you could interact with the past itself. You can never change an outcome or anything, but you can actually change. You can actually interact with the people and learn from them stuff you haven't learned before, which is really crazy, and some among other things, which I'll get to in a minute. But let's go ahead and talk to Storm Sergeant Xanthau. You are expected. Pray take the lift to the command room. Yes, it's been a while since I've been up here. Woo! Hello there. Nice to see you again, Admiral. Welcome, friends. I take it Y'shtola has appraised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Sanalin to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last waked these lands. You can count on us. I like taking down some primals. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers in the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. Yes, I do. I just got tired of sitting on my ass and talking and being exposition.
I need loot.
Yes, I need loot too. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn. I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Lieutenant Pyro, I love that. I love the fact that they changed that, because you wouldn't have got that if not for the fact that I was a part of the Maelstrom and had become lieutenant. So they must have like dialogue for each rank: Private, Pyro, Lieutenant, Commander, right?
Right.
Which is awesome. That's really cool, nice detail. Lieutenant Pyro, our scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagan movements within the Spasa spawning grounds. Sapsa. That was a weird word. Upon completing their mission, we will return to the operations staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be appraised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falk Breda has charge of this garrison. Alrighty. Making our way to the Skull Camp Valley.
Gold Camp Bailey.
Yep. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Apparently, like, so you know that scene we had with Minfilia and her mother and her calling her, like, Alcina?
Yeah.
Well, that's, I was wondering what that whole thing was, because it really wasn't explained to very well. At least I wasn't, or at least I didn't pay attention, right? But it turns out, Pikachu, that's all part of 1.0.
Like 1.0 stuff.
Yes. Like, apparently your character in 1.0, right, back when before the Calamity, had the power to look into the past. The whole beginning section of the game, spoilers, but you can't play it anymore. But the whole beginning of the game is you waking up an old doll and helping try to figure out who sabotaged this parade that Lahamin was a part of, like her mother was a part of. And, right, the songstress of old doll.
Right.
And the person who gets killed in the accident had intelligence about the Guardian Empire, right?
Right.
And it turns out your goal is to try to not only find a way to maybe to resurrect him to get the information, but also to, like, among other things, right? But it turns out the whole thing, this little girl Alcina was with you, and this random person, and Lahamin's with you, and this whole thing goes on, but it turns out none of it actually happened. Because you were actually using the Echo. Oh, up there. Okay, I can just fly. Or not. I'll just walk. But, yeah. But apparently, it's where you learn that you can have the power of the Echo, and where Thancred and Minfilia in the future, right, also notice that you've had the power. Ah, I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Okay, what do I want? Probably casting. I've already got one of these. Here we go. Man, a bracelet. Goodness sake, jewelry for days. Alright. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to recon the spawning grounds. I'm just gonna say that. I can never say that word. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe like the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa, all told. Here, take this flask and of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Okie dokie. Sorry, my brain's still stuck on the lore. But I've also been studying the geography, like I mentioned, right? We're going this way. Okay. Right? Hello.
Oh.
But,
Where are we?
we're going this way.
Oh, okay.
But, where was I? Oh, yeah. So that's how you kind of learn how to use that. You can use the Echo and its power, and how, and then you end up finding out that the guy that got killed and his information was for a war that already happened, and you unfortunately cannot change that fate. But nonetheless, that's how like the game begins. And it's pretty badass.
Oh, nice.
All right, finding there's something right here. Okay. Hello there. Help somebody. Hey! Excuse me.
I was reading that.
I was reading that. Oh, whoops. Is there more? We're getting hit. Okay. Now let's try this again. Help somebody! All of all the times to forget the restorative. Ugh. Don't worry, friend. I have. Oh, we're gonna use this. I have just a thing.
Here, let me reach up my ass.
There you go.
Imagine being
Thank
a
you.
healer.
I think. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers, lightly armed as we were. We didn't stand a chance. Why were you lightly armed? I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's tongue. I am certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Let me guess, we're gonna get there and they're gonna get enthralled, and summon happens. We're too late. Where you hiding?
No,
About to go?
you don't go above. Don't go above. You can't go above.
Okay, so I was just about to ask. As above, so below?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been really interesting stuff. And I found out how the eras work. So, I don't know why... Okay, so I think I'm wrong. I could have swore the game said 8th Astral Era, but I think I was high. But they only said it once. And it turns out I think I was wrong about that. I think we're in the 7th Astral Era. I don't know why it said 8th. Maybe I heard it wrong or something.
In the back.
But yeah. I know how the astral number eras work, basically now. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we got some more of them. Before I do that, let me just explain this real quick. The astral eras are a time of providence and growth, and like a golden age. Whereas the Umbra eras are a time of calamity and chaos. So, and they change out depending on that fact. Okay? So when we put this whole ultimate weapon calamity behind us, the rulers dictated that it was now an astral era because of that calamity being over. Only for more to happen, but hey.
We're going back to Umbral.
We're going back now, we're in the 8th Umbral. But yeah, that's how it works. The reason there's already been 6 Pikachu is because apparently the world has fallen into calamity 6 times. And each time had a different element to it. And I don't know the exactness of the elements. I do know the Crystal Tower, the Algian Empire, right? Took place in the 3rd Astral and Umbral eras. And they were associated to fire, whatever that means. But it's interesting, because apparently the element associated to an era is given depending on the calamity itself. You know? Are we doing this fate?
Wait, are we doing the fate?
I was.
Apparently. Might as well.
Some rando was doing it.
Fair enough. Come on, let me do it. Ah, I almost had my final.
Yay, money.
Money. But yes, we saved the men. I was wrong. Yeah, I've been looking into the lore because you know me, I like stories and lore and stuff. So I've been looking into the history of Eorzea. It's been very difficult though, because it's kind of hard to look into something without, because there could be a lot of stuff from the current game that's intertwined with the old game, and you don't want to get spoiled, and right?
Yeah. It's hard when those
It's
like
hard to
long
determine
running
which is
things-
full
like
1.0 and what is part 2.0.
Yeah, it's hard when you're trying to like look up information about a long running series, which people get easily spoiled from the latest games.
Yes, I've been doing very careful to trying to learn as much as I can without being spoiled. So. You've returned. Thank the Navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? About that. Dear gods. These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemy or no, they go too far. I dread to think what might have become of the two who remain unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of the men came back alive, and for what I owe you my thanks, the price we paid was dear. But we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Did I already get a bracelet?
I don't know. I forgot. No, I don't think you got a bracelet.
Okay, I guess I'll go for slang. Alright.
I require assistance.
The gift of eternity. Hero's bracelet of casting and hero's healing. Okay. Thrice damned fishback bastards! I killed them slowly and then chased their rotten souls through all 7 hells. Admiral. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep your clear head. Good. According to our sole survivor scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetherite and in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready. We but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have triggered security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. But we are not so artless as that, but we're not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherite and eliminate the Sahagin priests presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all.
Yet.
The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin legions of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the same self-moment, a divisionary squadron formed at the galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. And likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Sol and Y'shtola, Sol and Y'shtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversion should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Okay.
It's gonna be fun.
Thancred and Yurgiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take to your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Sol. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetherite accompanied by Lady Menphilia, as was agreed. Well, don't let me keep you. Friends, to battle! Aye! When last did we fight side by side, Sol? Too long ago, I warrant. But come, let us away. I will always fight alongside you, Y'shtola. I mean, we're just friends.
Oh, we're just friends.
I can hear the community already. Hands off! She's mine!
No! It's gonna be a
How dare you! Alright, to the next location.
Where is it?
The spawning grounds.
Okay.
There we go. I had my thing unlocked. But yeah, long story short, I've been doing a lot of studying into the lore and history of this game, and it's been a really enjoyable time.
Nice, nice. Move aside, regalia in the way.
Oh, it's this way. Okay. Move aside, big ass car. Well, we're joined to fate, and we've joined a mission.
No, technically, because we're not tied. Or do you guys,
Nice.
Yeah, I lost myself.
I'll let you
We
get
got some
through.
more enemies over here.
Alright, I got this.
There's so many enemies. So much XP.
So much loot. Gotta go to the skies.
Well, this text on the screen can be hard to see a little bit, but here we go.
It's fine.
Oh, or did this one? Oh, hello there. Have you met my blade? Nope. Well, now you're acquainted.
Have you met my keyblade?
My keyblade. There we go. It's funny that you think that I'll do anything. My health bars have never been better. You. Hello there. Just gonna have a little fun, I see. Stand back here. Nice. You guys having fun, are you?
He is.
Cameron's like, let's just kill all the enemies because it's fun.
Why not? They're in the way.
They're in my way. I like your way of thinking, Cameron.
They're in my way. So
Kill them all. I thought we were gonna get in the dungeon, actually, to be honest.
That's also too when I first started this. That's how, like,
Like, wait, so we're about to do a dungeon? Sounds like it. And then just like, nope. Aww. I don't know why I'm using my AoE attack on this guy, but okay.
me neither.
Were you doing the same?
Yep.
So it was you who convinced me.
No.
It's your fault.
Cameron just
Cameron,
like
save some for us.
Cameron like
No.
big dick damage now.
Big dick damage. Yushtola! Don't worry, I got you. Always have time to stop. Pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glance blow. Come, the Aetherite is close at hand. Let us press on. Alrighty. About to get cutscene? Yes. There she is. Well, hello there. Looks like they already got some enthralled.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Oh! Hello.
Did I miss much?
Hey, he actually did something. Sorry, Thancred.
Don't bully my boy.
You mind last time, every time he shows up, it's sorry, was I late?
Sorry, I got possessed.
Damn. You gear and
So
kick
that's how
ass.
you fight in the Far East. Mental note: pick no quarrel with Domans.
Noted.
But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Hell yeah. Wait, did he just class change? Everyone's changing classes.
Yeah.
Like, what can I?
Ooh.
Hey, hands off. That's Pikachu's boy.
To the Aetherite.
That's so badass. I love that. That's a badass cutscene.
Oh yeah, it is.
Blah, blah. Looks like we got a Mexican standoff. Let's go. Aw, come on. I could have took him. Now, who the hells did that?
Give me my lateness.
Admiral! I love this. I love seeing the characters in battle. Right?
Right?
Gives them a chance to shine. They're not just standard, like, NPCs that you just walk and talk to and then they do nothing.
It's like, hello, adventure.
Hello! Why do you guys even need me again?
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Agreed.
Long have you shriveled Swordwalkers, tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs.
She in your lungs.
Lord of the world!
Oh, we're just gonna let him do this?
Hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
We're just gonna let him continue that? I mean, he's standing right there. We could just, you know.
Yeah, you got.
I thought the whole
No,
point
we
was
got-
to stop them before the summon. I guess not. That's fine with me, though.
No, we're too nice.
Uh-oh, we're getting
I know
some...
this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
Remember the anime rule, never let.
Hold up. What is he doing?
Such power! It is transcendent!
That looks like dark power. Somebody tell me he's not dead. Whoa! Oh, okay.
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal.
Wait, so is that part of the power of the echo? Or is that the power of the darkness?
Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial. I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth.
And we're too late.
Die, damn you!
I don't think that's gonna work. Here he goes again.
Foolish shorewalker, you cannot kill that which is eternal.
Here he comes. There it is. Oh, yes.
Heavens forfend. Damn it all!
Nice fight.
By me, am the way. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Well, that was short-lived.
Very good.
One problem down. But the best one remains. I definitely like
Where did he
Leviathan.
go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates.
Oh shit, took out all of our ships.
Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage?
Unless what?
God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Oh shit, okay, yep. That would demolish Lemissa. Alrighty, we need to fix this now. Alright, Mailweb. Understand, I speak of no formal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than not seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. If his last attempt is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? We gotta fight! Into the heart of the world. Mailweb is brooding over the Leviathan's return. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none. Of that you may be sure. But Lim Lane herself would struggle to best the Lord of the World in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat of and matchwood of us. We need another plan. That much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. How the fuck do they do that? Like, he's just disappearing.
They have superpowers.
Apparently. So.
The special ability of running away.
I only know the secret technique of running away. Did you just make a JoJo's reference?
Yes, I did a JoJo's reference.
Pikachu, we're about to be destroyed by a tidal wave. There's no time for a JoJo's reference.
There's always time for a JoJo's reference.
That's absolutely true. Oh no!
Oh my god.
Alright. You are expected in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. Of course not. I would never keep my lady waiting. Admiral!
Admiral, step on me.
There
Just
used
shut
to
up.
be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Halfstone it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny
What up?
depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnation. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The Primal must be stopped.
Just point me in the direction, Admiral.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Oh, okay.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe.
Take away the water.
This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Oh god, not crystals again. You're gonna make me go on another 5 fetch quests?
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
I like the idea.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's tempest, did he not?
Right.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and
Honestly,
Vermelis.
this was the location set.
But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required. But given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
So we're gonna go the way of the Little Mermaid, I see. Ramming speed.
Onwards.
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
'Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait.
I like a plan. Plan's coming together.
Storm Marshal Slathierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast.
That's my job.
The fate of Limsolominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. You know, I'll take any chance to slay a Primal. It's probably the most fun part of the game. Alright, Yagiri, what you gotta say? Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a Primal, I do begin to understand why the Guardians fear them so. Hello? What is it? A message, Admiral. I judge it best that it be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. Please don't tell me it's that same guy. One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. Please don't tell me it's that guy. I am disinclined to put any store by his claim. And even should it be true, it is as Y'shtola said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is to offer number, what could he tell us that we do not already know? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, we can afford to ignore this man. If this testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, shouldn't we not have heard it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on this supposed Primal Slayer's claims, so seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it'll spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. Fair enough, while we sit and wait, might as well get shit done. The man you are looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenosha. The storm private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. I think I already know where this is going. Yeah, I slayed that bitch! Oh, hello there, frame rate. Thank you for coming back. Alright, which
I
way?
killed him.
That's the middle window. I need to go upper decks, don't I? To get to lower?
Yeah.
It's been a little bit. Trying to remember. I've been spending most of my time in the Gold Saucer and Old Doll. Why so? No reason. Totally not a gambling-related issue.
Gambling addiction?
Don't tell EA.
I heard you have a gambling addiction.
No. May I introduce you to the loot box? God damn it.
And the loot box. Oh, don't forget about the loot box.
But we can't forget. Surprise mechanics, not loot boxes.
With a fun fact.
Alrighty. Oh, yes. Here we go. $10 says it's the guy from before.
20 bucks.
30.
12.
Wait, why are we going down?
Isn't this how it works?
No.
Oh.
Unless you're unconfident and you just want to lower the
Make it
dice.
7.
I'll give you 5.
I'll make it 4.
I'll make it point.
Oh, hi guys. Wonder how our mounts do that too. God damn it. Last time I met this guy, he made me fight a rock. A rock!
Actually, a boulder.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Alrighty, let's get this over with. Now look here, you. We'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. So much for not doing it again and learned his lesson. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick up those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that milestone over the mill. And also before... Gods, man. I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days! And do ye hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tranchitort, whatever his fucking name is, ain't a generous soul. Now perk up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take to one sitting. Ah! Ahem. The tale of, whatever. Now, oh god, this guy. Leviathan. Now, Leviathan is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as members long, and that ain't no feat to tell ya, whatever. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He's even knocked me trusty axe out of me hand at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a great mistake. What happened next? Well, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him in a knot. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest now. There's some of ye say ye can never truly beat Leviathan's to learn to live and make the best of that. Remember me? Ah! It's you! Yeah? I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take it back, everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm a chocobo dog. No, I'm the maggots you find wrinkling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. My member's tiny. It's pathetic. I sure as hell didn't fight Leviathan. But what?
It's a Leviathan.
But I have seen him with my own eyes. 'Twas a far years back, when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shrinking my duties one day, loading about the harbor, and when I saw it, a great big massive sea serpent, some moms off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was all bloody scared. I soiled myself right then and there. What? Just remember that day made me soil myself all over again. Wait! If you're here asking about Leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible, dreadful. I tell ye, if you're not careful, you'll end up like the gullet at the bottom of the sea.
Oh,
What?
thank you for the information.
Wow, you're so amazing. Why, you worthless, lying whoreson! I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung! I could barely honestly read that. So, this is Memphilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon, Levi Beatus? I see, that is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you in Morbay Dry Box. Are you fucking kidding? Was that fucking filler? Was it all just to waste time?
Yep, you got filler.
God damn it!
Hey, Kevin. Hey, you want to ride? Kevin?
By the 12.
You want to ride?
I didn't mean it. I did like to hear him insult himself, though. That was very satisfying. That felt good. More Bay Dry Docks, eh?
Yep, just keep going.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
You fucked up, Kevin. He has cutscenes too.
Huh?
I actually went to the wrong place.
Alright, here we go. I'm told your jaunt into the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off of the events for recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the WHORLEATER, I call her, I love it, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is highly unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. Yeah, I just asked the Titanic. The WHORLEATER and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Is this it?
Yep.
Yes! What?
Hey, incoming!
Ah! I was trying to select the quest.
Ready,
So,
let's go.
Lord of the Whirl.
Karen.
Let's do this.
No, Karen.
What happened?
Look.
I can't. I'm in the thing. What's he doing?
Well, you'll see if we can get out.
Okay. Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the whole WHORLEATER may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what your friends at, I don't know how to pronounce that, are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. God damn it, I want to fight Leviathan at his full power. That way I'd become more powerful.
No.
Damn it. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is so to fulfill its purpose, your divisionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen your fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Y'shtola, if you would join the 3rd Levy, and Lady Yagiri, the 5th. Okay. Let us begin. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wager war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiment and add a few words of my own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, soul. May the crystal bless and keep you. Basically what you're saying is, good luck, we're not joining. The WHORLEATER hard, now accessible. I like it.
Alright. You want to take Cameron?
What's up, Cameron?
I am ready.
Really? Are you gonna spank him? I absolutely love it. He's ready for a spanking.
Dude, that's his weakness.
No, Cameron, I don't think you're ready. You should really take off all the clothes and just leave the paddle.
Okay,
Alright,
is this better?
Alright, you're taking in the blacksmith. Let's go.
I got my beach attire on.
Okay. Yeah, it makes
Taking-
sense. Afraid
And
to
I,
get
decided, and I decided to make something a bit bigger to spank him with.
Not as impressive. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Let me
You gotta
just
be
make
more
sure that
classy.
nothing else is checked. I think we're good. Yes.
We
You guys
ended up
ready to
doing
join?
Right again. Yep.
Now, I've never done this before, so I have no idea what we're doing.
You beat
It's not,
it.
it's not really hard.
You literally beat it. That's
Okay, let's see. So we're going to do an 8-player, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I like it. The only armor
Either
I
that-
need is my skin,
that's
right? Only armor I need is my skin.
Yep.
Now, we wait.
Okay.
And waiting's over.
Light party.
I saw a meme about that.
Here we go.
There it is. Leviathan. Stop shaking the camera, guys. Oh, come on. You don't got the triple cannons?
Every Hollow movie ever.
Uh-oh, he's making water balls. Holy shit! At that speed, water is like cement. Really could have done with a Jaws reference here.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a bigger barge.
You need a bigger boat.
Oh, there's a kind of Jaws reference. It kind of sounds like a Jaws reference. I like it. Just with drums.
Wait, do we have a pallet?
Yeah.
No.
Jeez.
We got dark right
No.
Oh. Sorry, I breathed in my face. All right, 2D commence.
Look at him. Look at them.
I love them. It looks so badass.
Aesthetically, he's like so beautiful.
He is. Now what do we do?
Beat his ass.
Got it.
You're splitting. You're splitting between that release for two, but we have it. Have head
Where's he going?
one.
Ruining my combo.
Yes.
My comp's being broken.
My combo. Hey!
He pushed me to the side. He ruined my combo.
He did too. He ruined my combo. Come on, let me get it in there. Yes. There we go. And finish her off with Madari. Nice. I got a full opener in there. Let me zoom out here for a better view. I didn't mean to press that button. There we go.
I'm gonna think my
Hello. Let me know about any attacks that might happen that's gonna kill me.
No, there ain't really none in this.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Don't forget, guys, hard mode.
Extreme.
Extreme. Alright, that should be done. Should be able to set up another opener. Hopefully. Oh, nope, he's no combo. Combo. I just used it. No. Uh-oh.
But it's
Middle.
so beautiful.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, Black Knight's gone.
Well, they ruined my opener. Oh.
And there.
Listen to that music, though. Need to apply my dot. Freaking bottom right now. Well, that's still going. I think. Yeah. It's about to run out, though. There we go. You apply Higginbana. Not bad. Yeah, let's finish him!
Here it goes.
What?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Damn it, who used the freaking lemon break?
He dunked in. Also, when you use the limit break. Ah,
Yeah,
damn it! What a
That could have
waste.
been a cool finisher.
Yeah. Some people, right?
Yep.
I love the music. Oh, and he did. Nice.
He still beat him up.
Woo! That's right! Pardon my ass.
Seems like normal.
Any loot chest?
Nope.
No.
No? Aw.
Player accommodation.
Oh, so yeah, I forgot to give one. Aw, damn, I can't give it now. They all left. Well. Oh well. GG. We did it!
Is there no surprise party?
We just come back and there's no woo! It's just normal.
I'm like, not normal.
Alright, he defeated Leviathan. Wait, what? No fanfare? Dude, you literally killed like multiple
gods.
Titan, like multiple gods. Like it's kinda getting normal at this point.
Aw. My life needs no purpose.
Well, I guess
Just
next time I will
just
die
game.
just for you.
We need a hero.
I need a hero!
Just another Tuesday.
Just another Tuesday, am I right?
Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during the past few visits. But today I will permit myself a few words. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, sir. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink. Wow. So I'm guessing that's another wink to the idea that I'm part of their company, which is so cool. I love when the game actually... Like, that's one thing I think... Hold up.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Duh.
Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a Primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Aww.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man.
Just careful, you'll start to sound like Gaius.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat, not unlike your own.
Ah, we're talking about the Rogues Guild, right?
By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
So I'm assuming...
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Oh,
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
He's so flustered.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
I love you, Admiral. That's why I love the Admiral.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
So Pikachu, you're a ninja, right?
Yeah.
So, is that the idea? Is that the Rogues Guild and the ninjas come from Doma?
You wished a word in private?
I think the ninjas is, but I don't know about.
I know it's like the way we were talking about it sounded like that they were talking about the ninja, like the Rogues Guild. It's like you fight with a similar to my own, and they were using the dual daggers things, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, I'll start teaching people my part, and then Thancred's like, yeah, we can adapt to that. So I'm guessing the idea is that that's how ninja was kind of established. So ninja comes from her place, and the Rogues Guild uses a similar fashion, and it can be transformed into ninja from her.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she the one that teaches you?
No.
Okay.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'ashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagins' reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
Agreed.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
Agreed.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
That's a tough question, though, too. That's really tough too, because like it's true. We fight the Beastmen,
Man
and
has ever put himself first and foremost.
we fight the Beastmen, and thus they summon their primals to fight against us, which causes us to fight back against them. It's just a never-ending cycle of fuck you and fuck you too, right?
Right.
And so that's the problem. And Admiral's got the right. Like, she's not wrong. It's like, look, if their survival threatens ours, we will take up a hand. And it's like, yes, but that also will cause them more pain, which will cause more fights. And it's like, but do we are to lay our lives down? It's really like a tough question. It's a really tough thing.
But if we do nothing, then
yes, but by doing something, we also cause it to happen more, and so it's kind of a, problem.
Yeah.
To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Right. It's the dark undertones. Like, the Admiral's not wrong. It's like, what, would you have me just sit down and take it and lose? It's like, no, but at the same time, you're fighting back only causes more fighting. It's like, there has to be another way to go around it, right? I think I understand the Admiral's perspective better, though. A lot of what she says is, look, if they give us a reason to fight, we will fight back, right?
Right.
If coexistence cannot be met, we will push, right? But her problem is that she pushes sometimes too hard, and can be sometimes the cause of her own downfall, right?
Right.
And that's their problem. It's a really intriguing concept, though. Each like city-state has their own sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of shit. It's really cool. All right, so we gotta go back to Revenant's Toll. I like the diverse kind of conversation going on here too. Like, neither side is wrong. And that's also one thing I noticed about the Garleans themselves. As Gaia said, it's like, everything he said is not wrong. We worship these gods just like the Beastmen do. And both will only help if given the adequate, praise and recognition, right? We're really not so different at the same time, right?
Right.
Like, a lot of what the Garleans say are wrong. It's just, everything boils down to, nobody's really a bad person. It's just how they go about doing stuff that makes them bad. Right? If not for the dictatorship that the Garleans produce, right? Then maybe we would be siding with them,
When the main balance low-key makes sense.
Oh, wait, no, wait. I'm confused. There's no main quest. Is that it?
No, there's another one.
Are you sure? Because I didn't get any. There's no continue. Well, when you're
Probably
doing my...
got the talk.
Oh. Well, I'm normally seeing it under my map, but it's not there. I went back to Revenant's Toll because I saw something, a weapon, one of my side quests that's still there.
You're mistaken for the other.
Yeah. But anyway. Excuse me. It's really cool conversations, though, because It is true. Right?
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty. Level 90 weapon coffer. So that's a item level 90.
Mm-hmm.
The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of induction for Lady Yagiri. To the south stands a gate leading to the pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Hyrian man there, and present the letter to him. He serves as the gatekeeper of sorts. Now before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Lumensian society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by the bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidences. You must work for every ounce of trust they have placed in you. Sorry. Voice is a little weird. But here's the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. So going to the Rogues Guild.
E.
Yeah, Ninja is a class I definitely want to pick up, but man, I don't know what's wrong with my throat today. I want to pick up, but I heard it's also a little complicated. Actually, no, wait, I already did pick it up. I just haven't started it.
Yeah, I think you need some more water, though.
I need some more water! Ah, yes. Nah, it's out this way. We gotta go around. Am I right? The Fisher area is a little confusing sometimes. I don't come down here often. Like, which dock takes me, which direction takes me? The map layout is a little weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they all mesh together.
Yeah, so I always end up getting lost sometimes.
I remember in Disney World because I go to the Rogues Guild sometimes.
Wait, I am going the right way, am I? That is the Rogues Guild. Wait. Okay, I gotta go all the way over. I gotta go all the way up. Okay. What a long journey. Too bad you can't use your mounts.
No, but you could teleport.
Yeah, but the closest Aetherite was the Fisherman's Guild.
Yeah.
And I went there, and now I'm walking inconspicuous man.
Oh yeah, you don't. Oh yeah, you don't.
Got business with me, Venturer? Here's a letter. Excuse me. Sinus is a little weird today. So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw him his shit-eating grin. But what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Yagiri. Ah, and you must be the fair Easterner. What Melwib says was... Jesus. Okay. What Melwib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Laminsa, my lady. I am Yagiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited for this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, Yagiri, or do what shit, we can get acquainted in more private surroundings. That didn't come out right, did it?
No.
No. Not even close. Master Soul, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Intent. Complete.
You almost there, Stallion.
How many quests? Is this last one?
2 more.
Okay. Come
I
on.
think.
Pet. Oh
Wait,
my
what's
gosh.
the name of the
Someone's
quest?
standing in it. There you go. Through the Maelstrom.
Okay, this is the last one.
Okay. Much more has occurred since the first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envision being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you ever long. Doubtless, you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. Next you meet Lady Minfilia. Pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. My reading skills have taken a little bit of a dip. I don't know why, I must have had some trouble today. It's bad enough to have bad vision, and a speech impediment to boot makes it a lot more difficult to read things.
Hit that up to 11.
Yep. I can only do the best I can. And hope people don't find it too hard to watch. Ah, now I talked to Minfilia one last time. This is quest complete.
Yarsh.
So I was right, about an hour and a half. I try to give personality while I'm reading to make it more entertaining to those who watch, as best as I can. You know, at certain times. So that's why it takes me longer to read stuff out than you guys. You guys probably just skim through it. Let's do it.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Alrighty.
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though
Yes.
I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
I saw that,
When
which
the
is intriguing.
Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Oh, that's what happened. So Leviathan just said, "Oh, look, a snack."
And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
Yes.
There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
I hope so.
For the present, however, What matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
So I assume that's also how they ended up about possessing Thancred, using the same methods that the Sahagin were using with the Echo. Maybe.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend.
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
What?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
What?
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
The Ascians aren't done yet. They wiped out Baldessian?
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Still fucking hate that guy.
So mysterious.
What's up, my friend?
It is done, my lord. I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Wait a minute.
Revolution.
Ah, damn it! He's not as nice as I thought either. Fuck! Now the question is, what earring do I want?
Out of the whole country, what earring do I want?
God damn it! The world's falling apart. What earring should I wear?
I don't like this color. Maybe it's just...
Knocked earrings, gloom earrings, or auroral earrings? Cameron? It doesn't tell me what they do. Strength, or dexterity? What's the difference between these two?
Wait, what was it you...
Earrings, knocked earrings, gloom earrings, or auroral earrings? I fail to see the difference here. Am I high? Am I high? There's no difference here. Whatever, I'll just go with notched. Alright, through the maelstrom. Achievement unlocked. That's it?
Yep. You've played 2.2.
Nice. Okay, so the plot thickens. We killed Leviathan. We got an ambassador from Doma over here living in the Eorzea now. And Baldessian has been nuked. By a possible same means as the Ascians did to the Praetorium. The Castrum Meridinium, you know?
Yeah.
Well, shit! Did they succeed in reviving Sabik completely? Because last time we destroyed the machine, but is he... Like, it was never really expressed, did Sabik survive that, right? Like, it was the heart, it was in it, but did the heart get destroyed, or did they somehow... Is this all part of their plan, right? Like, that's the question. There's so many good questions going on right now, and I can't wait to find out more.
Oh, yeah.
But, damn. So they're just gone.
And it was a cliffhanger for the last one.
Yep, leaving me with a cliffhanger. And next we got 2.3, the Defenders of Eorzea arc?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. I did enjoy Leviathan, although I don't understand the hard mode. It's kind of...
Yeah, I felt in the same way. I was like, wait, am I playing this right?
like I heard of I've heard of extreme content and being like difficult, but is it? I don't know. We'll have to see in time. Like, cause Savage is like next, right? Regardless, if you rerun Leviathan, do you get a weapon coffer?
I didn't get anything when I rerun it.
No.
Okay, but you have rerun it.
Yeah.
Let me pop these real quick. So I have these cards. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to put some of this in my chocobo inventory. Hello. My dog is coughing. Alright, so any final thoughts from you guys?
Well, the boss fight, well, like, what do you thought? The boss fight was like.
I love the story of
part.
this game. So far, the story is great, but I can definitely see why people say that early, like, A Realm Reborn is it's slow, it's lethargic. There's not much in the way of like combat. It's just
There's not much.
It's a little underwhelming. The fights are a little underwhelming. Like, it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to play. It's fun, and the story is great. The world is amazing. Characters, I love everything except it's not really challenging. It's not really difficult at all, and it makes it feel very sluggish and slow, and just kind of not much. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm still having fun though. I'm still enjoying what the DLCs and learning of the world and what's happening and the people in it. Right? I'm still enjoying the everything else.
And we got that Leviathan Slayer.
Huh?
We got that the Leviathan Slayer.
Did I get any more titles, by the way? Well, what I was talking about earlier was this, right? So I'm second Storm Lieutenant in the Maelstroms, and I love the fact that they went through such amount of details. One thing this game does get right, though, like the fact that I feel important in the world, like everything I do matters, down to the tiniest detail. Even the fact that I am in a grand company matters. Whenever I talk to people in Leminsa, even during story quests, their dialogue changes to appropriate not only that I'm a part of their whole like grand company, but even to include my very rank, calling me lieutenant, and saying that they're very proud to have me. And that dynamicness makes you feel connected to the world. It makes you feel very like a part of it, right?
Right.
Like you really feel like you are a part of this world, which is amazing, and I absolutely love that. It's really cool. You enjoying that, Cameron?
I'm dead.
But I really do enjoy that. I'm learning little bits of the world as well. I hope to be fully knowledgeable on A Realm Reborn, everything A Realm Reborn, by the time I hit Heaven's Ward, so that when we do get into Heaven's Ward, we're going in with as much knowledge as we can and as few spoilers as possible. So that way we're gonna get some, so that can be a lot more enjoyable. But yeah, I will definitely say that the story of Final Fantasy XIV so far definitely fits in my top stories so far. Like, I love learning about worlds and their history. And Into the Maelstrom and A Realm Reborn, all that we've been doing so far is no different. I actually quite enjoy a lot of it. I just, like I said, wish it was a little bit more challenging, more mechanical, because like right now it just feels like I'm pressing buttons, swinging my sword, and the thing dies. So, yeah. And that for a boss fight labeled as hard, it can seem a little bit, you can see how it seems a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
But it is at least still fun, which is a key above all. But we'll see how that changes we'll see how that changes in the coming parts, and including into Heaven's Ward, and see how that all shifts. With that being said, I'm going to end it here. That has been 2.2 Into the Maelstrom, and next we take on 2.3 Defenders of Eorzea.
Yes.
What, you excited for that, Cameron?
No.
How could you? Thanks. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm certainly enjoying it. Again, sorry for the little botched reading here. Like I said, I have a small speech impediment and terrible vision, and so I'm doing the best I can. I hope it's not too distracting for you guys. but I'm gonna try to do better as I continue to play this game. But that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Say goodbye, everybody. As usual.
Nice.